an Aussie way hostel.
Hello.
Hello.
Where are you the girls from?
Where are you from? I'm from Canada.
Canada and?
Where are you from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
Sorry?
Netherlands.
Where?
Holland, Amsterdam. You know where you smoke green tobacco. An Aussie way hostel.
Plenty of room at the hostel, California. Any time of year, you can find me.
In 2019, long before COVID-19, I decided to join the living in a land down under where women glow and men thunder, plunder, and every so often chunder. On a 3-month artist visa, I discovered what Captain James Cook never did, namely the Aussie music scene. In hindsight, a naval captain would have been more exciting, definitely more comfortable. I've been a traveling musician for an odd 10 years by now, but luckily, well, not. I mostly travel economy. So all the perks and pampering rock and pop stars enjoy, such as first class travel, luxurious hotels, room service, sitting by the pool, managers, and roadies are not included in my roster. I get to travel quite a lot, an interesting life one might say, but I find waiting in long airport queues and being questioned about my equipment every so often to be a tedious drag. I usually have to come up with the most ingenious ways of getting my guitar on board of an airplane so it won't end up in the luggage compartment, as my life depends on it. I mean, if I lose or break it, yeah, well. Usually, when I land in a random place, after being questioned by immigration for my intentions and plans in their holy country, I have to drag my 30 or so kilos of luggage around for hours, as I usually have zero bearings of the new country and my location in reference to the city I've just had the pleasure to land in. Unfortunately, I'm not driven into town by a limo followed by a motorcade or even a comfortable taxi. As an economy traveling musician, I mostly depend on trains, metros, or buses. I mostly end up staying in inexpensive hostels, but thus far, I have developed a knack for finding the right hostels in the Western Hemisphere and even in Eastern Asia. An Aussie way hostel. Hi.
What are you doing?
Filming, you want to be in the film? Say hello to the camera. These are the neighbors.
Hello.
Where are you the girls from?
Where are you from?
You must be from somewhere.
I'm from Canada.
Canada and?
Where are you from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
I'm sorry?
Netherlands.
Where is
Holland, Amsterdam. You know where you smoke
Holland.
green
Yeah,
tobacco.
I know.
You know?
Yeah. I'm from India.
India. It's a nice place to be from.
Do I look like India?
Yeah, no, maybe from Calcutta. From Mumbai. I do not know. I cannot tell. By the look of you, I cannot tell.
I was just joking. I'm from China.
Okay, ni hao, ni hao. I'm your neighbor, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just.
See you later.
See you later. See you later, ladies. Bye. The first few days, and sometimes even weeks, of a busking tour can be very crucial. One of the key elements of a positive start is a residence in a nice, comfortable, homey kind of hostel. which really makes a huge difference. Staying in a cool hostel or any kind of residence, meeting like-minded, friendly fellow travelers, gives a somewhat positive outlook for the newly discovered country, or city, for that matter.
Welcome to the Hostel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Plenty of room at the Hostel California. Any time of year you can find me.
Life on tour is a bit of a drag. I think mostly it's the lack of sleep. And sleeping in unusual places, like a hostel bunk, smelly feet, comfy bed, in a lazy hostel, and a weeping guitar. You could call me a touring musician, economy class. So, I drag my own stuff. I travel economy with lack of sleep. Low budget. I earn low budget. Sleep low budget. Travel low budget. It's hard to be on tour this way. It's fun in a sense. Sometimes I meet interesting people, but it's not always easy. But to quote Coldplay, nobody said it was easy.
Eat Street North Shore is Hamilton's iconic riverfront shipping container eat precincts and markets, which have morphed into Brisbane's very own Disneyland. Eat Street North Shore is a feast in every sense. The sights, smells, tastes, and sounds come to life in this container food village every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. A lively venue at a former container wharf featuring stalls with international street eats and beer. The quickest way to get from any area of Brisbane to Eat Street is with a City Cat. The City Cat vessels are catamarans and named after the Aboriginal place, names for various parts of the Brisbane River and adjacent areas. After a pleasant and windy City Cat sail, I arrived at the former container wharf, which indicates the arrival at Eat Street. And indeed, I was met by so many smells and interesting fragrances of many sorts. But I'm here to do a show, not to stuff myself with the various foods and sweets. Eat Street Markets is inclusive of 2 stages where dancers and singers from across the globe perform, entertaining patrons as they enjoy their food.
See what you got, Will.
I ended up performing on the 3rd and very improvised stage, which is made mostly of empty beer crates and a fake grass cover, adjacent to the Whale Bar on Eat Street and hence referred to as the Whale Bar stage. But hey, for an economy traveling musician, this is all very much trivia. Yo dude, I'm performing down under on Eat Street in Brisbane, Australia, on Australia Day from all days. This is far out. Happy birthday, Australia.
Hello? Oh, hi. It's been a while. Indeed. Yes, I'm in Australia. Australia, down under. Yes, it's quite a lot of fun, I must say. But I'm off to bed. It's been a long day. And I'm off to take a train tomorrow morning. Yes. Yeah, rather early. Right. Sydney to Brisbane. Sorry. Brisbane to Sydney, yes. Yes. Alright, we shall talk soon. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.
So we're in this Australia train right now, traveling from Brisbane to Sydney. We're in a bit of a tunnel right now, but still, go out and check out the scenery. It's pretty amazing. NSW Trainlink is an Australian coach and train operator, providing services throughout New South Wales and into the Australian Capital Territory. It also operates some interstate services to Victoria, Queensland, the current train we're in, and South Australia. The train ride between Brisbane and Sydney is a 15-hour stretch. Pulled by a diesel locomotive, driven at an average speed of about 80 to 90 kilometers per hour, the train chugs, chuffs, and clickety-clicks over the train tracks through one of the most panoramic sceneries perceived by a non-Australian eye, such as yours truly. With short stops at stations/cities or villages, which bear the most far-out names I've ever heard uttered in the English language, such as Taree, Casino, Gunnedah, Wagga Wagga, or Lightning Ridge, Ruwarina. What also makes such trips so fascinating is the opportunity of a brief encounter with the indigenous local people of the Australian outback, be it Aboriginal or European. Experiencing the real life of the Australian outback and its people while on a train from one remote village to the other, hearing the real Australian accent being spoken by a traveling companion, wondering how the heck the English language has developed this far over the course of the last 200 years, oddly.
You know how they used to put a sick on me and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because I'm in the last year of school with David and the boys to show them what he went the year before me, and I couldn't go that year. And then the next year, he made me the night before, saying he was so excited. And then the next morning, I went down there and he wasn't on the bus. He put a sick on.
Oh, that's what happens.
Yeah, and I said,
You
yeah.
don't do that.
No, I don't do that. I'm a tough person. Yeah. Anyway,
You take care, look after
he's
yourself.
lost, do you?
I eventually slowly dozed off into a carbon-induced coma after a warm meal prepared in the train's restaurant, which is served to passengers without them having left their seats, by a train steward or stewardess, for the price of just $9.50 Australian. Now, mind you, it's a 15-hour train ride without internet. One should come prepared for such a long stretch.
So, this is Sydney. It's been a long trip on the train, but we're here. Welcome home. If it is home for you.
Home is where the heart is, so wherever I lay my hat, that's my home, sweet home. Thanks for having watched this first part of the GoVince 19 viral tour. Hope you enjoyed it. Part 2 is just around the corner for you. Do not forget to lend a hand to the ones in need and subscribe to my channel. Indeed. The creature you're now looking at is referred to as the hawksbill sea turtle.
Yes.
A circumtropical sea turtle of the family of the Chelonidae, vacationing at the Australian Barrier Reef.
Oh, I see. That's right.